Kathy Bates never seemed interested in pretending to be perfect. That honesty made her unforgettable. While Hollywood spent decades rewarding polished illusions, she built a career from emotional truth, the kind that feels uncomfortable sometimes because it resembles real life too closely. Welcome to the channel Fame Express. For years, Kathy Bates carried a presence audiences instantly trusted. She could appear intimidating one moment, deeply vulnerable the next, and somehow make both feel completely human. Few performers ever mastered that balance. Fewer still managed to sustain it across generations. But aging in public changes even the strongest people. Especially after illness, loss, and years of emotional exhaustion quietly accumulate behind the scenes. When audiences see Kathy Bates today, many notice the physical changes first. Time has softened her appearance, slowed certain movements, altered the familiar image people carried in their memories for decades. And for some viewers, that realization feels unexpectedly emotional because Kathy Bates was never simply another celebrity. She felt real. That connection matters. She built her career later than many stars, fighting through rejection during years when Hollywood rarely created meaningful opportunities for women who did not fit traditional expectations. Long before awards and recognition arrived, she experienced loneliness, uncertainty, and the humiliating feeling of being overlooked in an industry obsessed with appearance. Success finally came, but life never became easy. Health battles followed her through later years with remarkable persistence. Cancer, physical recovery, emotional strain, the quiet psychological burden of repeatedly confronting mortality while continuing to work under public attention. And through all of it, Kathy Bates somehow maintained the same grounded honesty people recognized from the beginning. There is something profoundly moving about that kind of resilience. Not dramatic resilience, quiet resilience. The kind that wakes up every morning and keeps going even after the body grows tired and the world becomes less certain. Kathy Bates never seemed interested in hiding the reality of aging either. She allowed herself to be seen honestly, and in Hollywood, that requires unusual courage. Perhaps that is why audiences feel emotional looking at her now. Not because her story is tragic, because it is human. The woman who once dominated scenes with fierce intensity now carries a softer presence, shaped by experience, survival, grief, and wisdom. And somewhere inside that transformation is a reminder many people struggle to accept in their own lives. Time changes everyone, even legends. Still, Kathy Bates remains deeply respected because her value was never built entirely on image. It came from emotional depth, from authenticity, from performances that felt lived rather than performed. Audiences trusted her because she understood pain, humor, fear, loneliness, and endurance in ways that could not be faked. That truth still exists in her today, maybe even more than before. And perhaps the real reason people become emotional seeing Kathy Bates now is because she reminds us of something quietly beautiful. Strength does not always look powerful at the end of life's journey. Sometimes it looks tired, reflective, fragile, and still unbelievably brave. If this story touched you, share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy thoughtful documentaries that honor the humanity behind legendary careers, consider liking the video and subscribing to Fame Express for more stories that deserve to be remembered with compassion.